gonna make a snowman. So we're going to need big balls. This particular snowman needs strong arms. That's why we're wrapping them around this steel spine. They'll need to support his weight later. I once supported my weight. I got on the scales and went, yay, 2 more pounds. His body is wrapped in soft white clay. That's the basic snowman anatomy done. 90% balls, like my Uncle Tony. To make the snow more believable, we need powder, which we can make by grating some pre-baked clay. Liquid clay helps it to stick. I have an almost unbearable urge to throw that at my brother. Some blue paint should add a little depth to the snow. But they're looking too much like macaroons. We'll make some finer powder using sandpaper. I hope no one walks in right now. Packing on the finer powder seems to be working. Now we can attach the body segments. The joints are reinforced with steel, so he won't fall to pieces. Not physically, anyway. There. Now to cut the poor fellow a mouth. He'll be afraid for his life later, so we'll make it sad-shaped. Oh, stop it. To make his arms look like sticks, we'll fold more clay around the wire. He looks like he's been caught by the police. Freeze! Sorry. That's bad even for me. A snowman's nose is his least valuable possession. I mean, it's only 1 carat. In it goes. We'll cut some teeth from some pre-baked clay. Now that's a frosty reception. Oh my! I'm just pleased he can't see this happening. This is what you call eyeballing it. To make the scarf, you guessed it. More wire and foil. We'll build it up in layers. He'll be hanging from this scarf later on. To make it look taut, it needs to be pinched at the bottom. We'll add creases and folds with strips of clay, which will blend in and smooth over. Unfortunately, the material wasn't good enough. Hey, not my material. The scarf, people, the scarf. That's looking better. We'll make him a bucket for a hat. I'm no expert, but I think we're just adding clay in a vague bucket shape until it looks like a bucket. Snowmen shouldn't wear buckets. It makes them look a little pale. Now for the finer details. Nothing but the best for this wretched fellow. These are the brackets where the handle will get attached. Riveting. Am I right? The handle's made of aluminum wire. That's not half bad. I thought it was going to be a disaster. We'll give the scarf a fluffy texture with that powdered clay. Now the hard part, getting him to hold the thing. We'll extend the arm right up through his index fingers. That way we can bend the wire tightly around the scarf. And we'll add some other fingers later. He already looks worried. It's time to give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you are terrible. Fingers are added and tucked around the scarf. And finally, some sharp creases. Now he's permanently attached to his scarf. We'll do the same with the hat. At least when he melts, he'll have something to store himself in. We'll make some coal by cutting rough pieces of pre-baked clay. Beautiful. For the painting, I'll hand you over to my co-host, the one and only Miss Barbara Jackson.
Too kind. Okay, so he's painting the coal black. Oh, wow. I haven't been this surprised since my husband did the laundry. Let's see. Oh, I like that red. Hey, can someone get me a drink? The stripes are okay. I'd go for a white mink, personally. Much classier. Oh, he's getting that right in there, isn't he? I've always liked a man with bristles. Look at that, brushing on some highlights. That's what I do to hide wrinkles, not draw attention to them. That's what they call army brown. For his armies. Oh, forget it. They say a person's eyes are a window into their soul. I don't have high hopes for this guy. To paint the bucket, we gotta wrap up the body. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff. No shame in that. Beauty comes at a cost, including but not limited to lung damage. Now he's brushing on some lighter tones. A little dark wash. Well, that bucket does make him look a little pale.
I did that joke already.
You did? Well, I got a better handle on it. Some more dry brushing? Oh, those spindly arms just reminded me. It's time to hand you back to Jimmy.
Thanks, Barbara. We'll make a couple of icicles now, using an acetate cone and some resin. Now to make them look sharp, cold, and unforgiving. I'm having flashbacks to my first marriage. Once the icicles have been cut to size, we can, oh my. Shouldn't you buy him dinner first? More resin is used to attach the icicles. And to give him, I guess, a soggy bottom. This guy doesn't catch a break. More resin. He looks like he's tearing up. And I can't say I blame him. A touch of varnish. And ladies and gentlemen, I do believe he's ready. To the tree! And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid it was not a happy ending for this snowman. For the rest of his days, he clung to that scarf, unable to benefit from its warmth, incapable of pulling himself up to safety. There he dangled, alone and afraid. The moral of the story? Even the biggest balls will only get you so far. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Happy holidays.